I'm Sanjeev Vohra. I'm Chief Technology and Innovation Officer at Genpact. Genpact, as you know, is an advanced technology solutions company, helps clients manage their operations on the back of most advanced technology stack. We are globally present. The two things that I do in my job one is to pivot the company in terms of using the most advanced technologies and artificial intelligence to do the operational job, to do the back office, middle office job for our clients. Things like running their finance and accounting, running our clients' HR systems, running our clients' sales and marketing function, supply chain. That's what we do. And the second is to just grow our technology business further. Well, agentic AI is new to the party. We started in the last few months, or last 12 months, and started making a good progress in terms of how agents actually can start acting just like humans do, and can take specific actions which is time-bound, goal-oriented, and can take decisions independently with less or minimal human intervention support. So we are seeing extraordinary growth in that space in terms of interest from large companies and mid-sized companies. Everybody is kind of very interested to see how they can use the power of this new Genpact AI to transform their business operations and change the way they work today, and generate a lot of productivity and also growth. And there are multiple examples of that. I think productivity seems much easier because that's first thing comes to people's mind, that if you're going to have human plus machine instead of just humans, you obviously can generate some efficiency in the process. And that's what we have seen as well as a consumer of even generative AI or AI in the last few years. Because once you start using, let's say, ChatGPT or Copilot, you start seeing that you are becoming more efficient in the way you're working. So that's already there. But I think on the growth aspect, let me just push more onto the growth aspect, because that's what is extremely important. So, for example, for one of our clients which have gone through multiple acquisitions, they have a lot of technology, a legacy technology and the new technology coming from these different companies. Now that's where AI can really play a role to bring it all together, to optimize it, to make it next generation technology stack, which can help reduce the cost of managing those technologies, but also to kind of also to move forward and ensure that the companies can use the data coming from various of these acquired companies in a way that they've never imagined before. I think in the future, more than ever before, the CIOs and CTOs, who are the custodian of technology in an enterprise, reporting to the CEO or CEO office, have to work more closely. I mean, they have always been working closely with business, because at the end of the day, whatever they produce have to generate value for the business and running the operation of the business. But in the future, especially because of artificial intelligence, as I believe it's not a technology initiative, it's actually a business initiative, because AI has a direct correlation to the top line growth and the bottom line impact of the company, which means it's very much should be driven by business owners. And given that AI is not a homogeneous technology like any ERP system, like SAP, Oracle, Salesforce, Workday, whatever you call it, it is more heterogeneous in nature, which means it can be embedded anywhere in the stack, starting from infrastructure to the top and anywhere in the process layer. It becomes much more complex to kind of design those systems. And it's super important for having identification of the right use cases, which can only come from business and the people who know what they're managing, what kind of work they're managing. And hence, more so than before, there has to be strong collaboration between the CIO, CTO, and the business. In fact, in many companies now, we're seeing a trend where the CIO and the business is reporting to a single individual at top level, so that they can bring the functions together. In many cases, we are seeing that the operations part of the business, or the back end part of the back office of the business, and the IT is coming together. So that gives us confidence that people are thinking about it. All the executive CEOs and the executive teams are thinking about it, and they are trying to make the changes so that they can adopt fast with one single intention, which is to move fast. Oh, we are seeing tons of use cases. The most prevalent use cases have always been, for the last many years, have been in the customer service area. But I think that train has left. Customer service, everybody knows the use case. People talk about it. Knowledge management was another case which came out very strongly, but was hard to pin down the productivity for knowledge management because it makes you more effective versus generate productivity. Everybody was getting more effective by searching knowledge in the company, which was not possible before AI. Or before the new technology of AI. But I think we are seeing more and more use cases across all of the functions, which includes management of talent, talent management itself, which includes legal. Legal is a lot of use cases in the legal, actually much simplified use cases, especially on the documentation side. We're also seeing use cases around finance and accounting, big time, and supply chain. Supply chain has the maximum amount of potential to generate revenue growth and to generate even higher order of innovation by use of artificial intelligence, because there's so much happening and there's so much of uncertainty in the climate, which also, by the way, can be comforting or can be made comfortable in terms of insight generation and in terms of taking the next best action by using new technologies like AI and agentic AI. I think at the start of agentic AI journey, it's super important for the top management to deep dive and have an appreciation of technology. Otherwise, it's not going to go anywhere. I think the learning initially of the top level of management and the board, depending on how involved the board is, but for them to have an understanding of how this technology can power the company differently is super critical to make a better roadmap. It's not just about how much value it can generate, but also a roadmap, which means who's going to do it, how it's going to work, what are the changes will be required in operating model of the company, how do they make sure that the talent is upskilled in the company, which is existing today, how to make sure that the governance is put in place so that they're using data and AI responsibly, and also in some industry it is very important to make sure that there's a in-depth understanding of the regulation before they start venturing into some of the use cases in AI.